He slowly extended the rope toward the wolf, then quickly tied up its mouth so it couldn't bite. Kota took the wolf away, but even though he was starving, he didn't kill it. Instead, he used water to clean its wounds and carried the wolf into a cave. The next day when Kota woke up, he found the wolf had already untied the rope from its mouth. It bared its sharp teeth at Kota, but he approached slowly with water, talking to it in human words the wolf couldn't understand. The wolf's aggressive mood calmed down, and it drank the water Kota offered. With this simple act, the first domestic dog in human history was born. Kota was the son of a tribal chief from 20,000 years ago. A few days earlier, he had joined his tribe on a hunt. They smeared buffalo dung on their bodies and crawled forward on their bellies. Not far away was their target, a herd of hundreds of yaks. When the tribal chief gave the command, the hunters threw their spears at the yak herd, forcing them to change direction. One bull turned around and charged fearlessly at the humans. It picked the weakest young man, the tribal chief's son. The chief shouted and threw his spear, but it was too late. The spear hit the yak at the same time Kota was knocked off the cliff. Kota desperately grabbed onto a rock, but he was 30 feet from the top with no way to climb back up. His father could only watch in grief as Kota fell. Kota finally landed on a narrow stone ledge. The tribe members said Kota was dead, and the chief had to lead his people back home. The tribe went to the bottom of the cliff, where the yak carcasses would be enough to get them safely through the winter. The next day, his father held the most solemn funeral ceremony in the tribe for his son, but after they left, a vulture discovered Kota lying on the stone outcrop. Its sharp beak pecked at Kota, and the next second he woke up. When Kota awoke and saw his situation, he shouted for his father, but no one answered. Kota could only drag his injured leg and try to climb, but the stone wall was too steep. Then lightning flashed across the sky, and heavy rain poured down instantly. The stone wall became even more slippery from the rain, and he was starting to lose his grip. Kota was severely exhausted, and finally he made a bold decision.